the Aloe and Luna channel. On today's video, we're going to be unboxing a full case of Skullpanda plushies. I bought this in Japan and was really excited to open it up for my birthday and then totally forgot about it. So today we're going to crack this open and see if I get the secret. I'm so excited to see what's inside. I normally don't film my videos IRL, but for plushies, it just makes sense because they're so big. Like, look at how big this full case is. And this is one of my favorite parts about getting a full case is taking off the outside plastic. I find it so satisfying. I usually leave it in for my videos. I don't know if anyone else likes it, but I enjoy the ASMR of getting all the plastic off. And we have a bit of plastic at the bottom here for our full case. I love the packaging for this. It's not super Christmassy, it's more like punky, which is great for this series. I love the aspect of the punk kind of aspect way more than the actual Christmas vibe. I'm also opening this up in August, which is definitely not around Christmas. So we have our first box. Let's check it out. So for this series, you actually get 6 boxes inside, and here is a look at all of the characters. My favorite, of course, is Rhapsody. I think this is most people's favorite. And then we have the Song of Snow. I love this one. The secret is really cute. I would like to get the secret, and I also really love the tree one. So it'd be nice to get the tree one, and these ones are okay, but I'm not a huge neutral fan. So I'm really excited probably about this whole top row. It's gorgeous. And then our snow one. And then if I could get a secret instead of one of these, I would be really happy. But the packaging for this is really, really fun. So I'm excited to open these up and see if we can get the secret today. Here is our first box, and I was so excited that I got these in Japan because I actually got these for a really good price. In Canada, these probably cost, like, I got the whole box for 160 Canadian. And in Canada right now, buying this series, even though it's really old, would probably cost you the same price as a full case, just 2 of them. So that's kind of crazy. And here is our bag. Let's see who is inside of our first one. Oh, look. I got the red one, and this one is so cute. And I think this one is a very like classic punk. We have like the tartan print, and we have the red and the black combo. I really like the details. We kind of have like a leather scrunchie around the neck, and it's very much like a teddy bear style. And of course we got Skullpanda's iconic balls on the side. The string looks a bit cheap though. I wish it looked like it was better secured, and our O-ring is just a boring silver one, but I do like silver hardware. I think she is really cute, and it is fun that she has a bit of accessories with her and she's not just like completely naked. And it does look like this little scrunchy thing can come off. So if you didn't like it, you could take it off. It has some stitching in the back though, so it's not fully removable. And what do you think about her beautiful faceplate with her orange hair? I just love these blue eyes. They're mesmerizing. I really like Skullpanda plushies. I'm really hoping to get the new series, but it's so expensive to get plushies these days. Maybe if I go back to Japan next year, I can get series 2, but for now I haven't bought one. And here's a look at our first card. We have a Rock On from the Winter Symphony series. I always really like Skullpanda cards, and this card definitely has the punk vibe as well. I am really excited about our first one though, and she is really mini. All right, let's go back in our box and grab another one to open. And am I gonna get the secret? Let's see. I'm really excited to see if I can get the secret. I do have a few secret plushies, but from non-Popmart series, so it's not impossible. You can definitely get them, but let's see who our second one is. Oh, it's the tree one. Oh, we're getting everything from the top row right away. And here is our cute tree one. She has our little leather star at the top, and I love how she's green and pink, one of my favorite color combos. And I like how she has the little balls knitted this time. It also looks like we have the same string and O-ring, so no different colors. Oh, and she even has a velvety bow for her tree. I love it. And one cute bauble and a star. It would have been cuter if she had more baubles. And I do think you can take her tree outfit off, although you probably would have to do some cutting, but she does have a full body below with hands. I don't know why you'd want to take it off though. I think this is one of the cutest ones. It's so fun. And I don't know if it's giving too much Christmas tree. I feel like you can use this year round and probably no one would suspect it. And her little faceplate has stars in it. That is so cute. She's really adorable. This one looks a bit shy. And I'm probably horribly mispronouncing the name for this one. I think it's Partita. I don't know if that's some type of tree or something, but that's the name. All right, let's go ahead and grab our third box. Let's do the other one from the top row because I have a feeling I know which one this is gonna be. So if I'm right, we should have Rhapsody inside of it, but let's see if we do have Rhapsody. And these boxes are so hard to open. I'm totally struggling with them. I almost have to rip the top. I kind of wish these plushies had a more creative bag. It's just like this very boring white one that says Skullpanda. Oh, we didn't get our Rhapsody, but we did get the amazing snow one that I love. And this one is so gorgeous. I mean, look at her. She has this giant scarf, which you can fully take off, which is adorable. She kind of reminds me of a Care Bear. And she has the same color throughout, although it kind of looks a bit ombre'd with white and blue, which is really pretty. And she even has like glittery feet and glittery balls with a snowflake on it. And she's just so adorable. I really like how she has this little kind of bib here. All right, let's try to put this sweater back on. I really like how long this is, and it does say Skullpanda in blue embroidery with a snowflake. There's only one pom-pom at the end. This end doesn't have one. I'm probably not gonna make it as cute as it was when it was all wrapped up, but here it is with the scarf on. You can definitely play around with this one a lot and make it look completely different depending on how you like it. And wow, just look at that faceplate. She is my favorite faceplate so far. Although her eyes were totally messed up, I just realized they were kind of cross-eyed, so I moved them. And it definitely looks like you can move the eyeballs around, or maybe it's just this one, they weren't glued properly. I think that looks normal now. How did I not notice that? The eyes looked really weird. I only noticed it when looking at the faceplate. Oh, this one's eyes are also kind of like that. Yeah, you can definitely move these eyes around, so you can adjust them. And you can make her cross-eyed if you want to. Look at that. Oh, that's fun. And this one is called Song of Snow. My card was bent in the box though, which I'm not a fan of, but I guess most people don't care about the cards. And before we move on to our second row of the box, I thought I would open this. I bought this from a reseller here in Canada. And it is supposed to be for the Christmas series as well. It just says Happy Holidays on it. There's not really any information. I believe it's supposed to be like a blanket to go with the series. It's one of those accessories. And it is pretty big. So let's open this up and see what it is. I don't think it's a bed. I don't even think the seller really knew what it was. I think they were advertising it as just like some random thing from Skullpanda. Okay, here it is, and I definitely know what it is. It is a scarf. We have little tassels at the end. So this definitely looks like a fun holiday scarf. The one side is just red, and it's very velvety, and it has the Popmart and Skullpanda logo. But on the other side, we have this beautiful illustration. And of course, we have our Christmas tree Skullpanda on it. And we do have some designs at the end of where the tassels are for your scarf. This actually feels really nice. It kind of feels like a dining table runner. All right, what do you think? Does it make a cute scarf scarf? I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a scarf. Yeah, it is just like kind of weird. You could kind of wear it like a scarf, but it's not scarf material. I don't know. I just bought this for fun. I thought it might be a fun way to display stuff from Popmart. But I can see why the seller was like, I'm not sure what this is, because it's definitely not a blanket. It's way too skinny. And here's a look of all of it in one frame. It is super, super long. Now that we've had a look at that accessory, let's get back into our full case. We are down to the second row, and let's see who is in our fourth box. We're missing one from the top row and two from the bottom, and of course our secret. I'm hoping we have Rhapsody inside of here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is Rhapsody, my favorite one from this series. It's just so cute and pink, and it has one of those neck scrunchy things around too. It looks like it's not attached, at all. I just flung that completely on the floor. Our little Skullpanda body is so small and so teddy bear-like. I really like the pattern on the bottom of her feet being different. That is so cool. She kind of has a Ziggy Stardust faceplate too with our heart instead of a lightning bolt. She is really cute. I definitely think seeing it in person makes me love it even more. This first series was really basic though. Let me know if you like the first series or the second series with all of the butterfly details more. I don't think this screams Christmas at all though, so I really love this. This is so cute, and I love the star on her chest. Alright, I got her little scrunchie back on. She kind of looks a bit clownish with it on. If you really wanted to match your Skullpanda, I guess you could use this as an actual hair scrunchie. I definitely never wear hair scrunchies. My favorite thing about her is definitely the faceplate. It is so incredible, and I love her pink hair. I don't know, what do you think about this Skullpanda? Is this super gorgeous? And here's a look at the card for Rhapsody. Very cute. And I only have 2 boxes left. We're missing these 2 beigey ones here and our secret. Who am I gonna get? I'm hoping I am missing one of the beigey ones for our secret, but we'll have to see. Oh my gosh, I hate ripping boxes. Popmart lately has had boxes that were so hard to open. They never had this issue before, but you really gotta get in there and rip it unless you open them from the bottom. And who is inside our second to last Skullpanda plush bag? Oh, we got one of the beigey ones, and this isn't the reindeer one. And she came out of the box with her legs a bit spread out. Let's just adjust those so they're pointing downwards. The feet do rotate completely around. They don't really sit though. They're kind of like, I guess like you could sit them, but I don't think they would sit really well. I like them in the standing position though. And this one has a little fluff like the tree. And I was totally wondering what these 2 little balls are. I thought maybe they were supposed to be at the front, but it looks like they are designed to just kind of dangle off of the side. And she actually has gold hardware over silver, so her hardware is different. And what do you think about this one? I think she looks really cute. I think she is really adorable, and I really specifically love how her balls are just kind of these pom-pom poofs. There's something about her that just has like that knitty, cozy vibe. I absolutely adore her faceplate though. Look at her orange hair, and she has like these peachy eyes, and look at her makeup. The stars on her face are so pretty. She definitely has one of my favorite makeup looks out of all of the figures, and her hair is metallic. I don't know if you can see it shining in the light, but it's really pretty. And here's a look at our card for Ode to Coco. I think she's supposed to look like a cookie. That totally makes sense. And our box is almost empty. We only have 1 box left to open. And we are on the last blind box. We're either gonna get the reindeer one called Wanderer's Time or our secret. I'll make sure I put this secret up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. in case we don't get, and maybe I'm gonna open this one from the bottom because it's been so hard on the top and I'm probably gonna sell this. So it would be nice if I didn't destroy the box, although it's not going great at the bottom either. Okay, I made sure not to sneak peek and look at the card, so it's a total surprise. I don't think it's gonna be the secret, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. No secret. I really like this outfit. She looks so cozy and she's kind of this gingerbread color and she does have gold hardware. It's nice that they chose a bit of different hardware for the ones that were like more colorful and then the ones that were more neutral. And I really like her little coat she's wearing. It looks so soft and snuggly. She has like this little cashmere shawl on or something, and the bow on the front is very cute for it. And I really like her little antlers as well. It's very cute, and her balls are supposed to be little bells. She's actually super cute. I think I really like this one. I really like her outfit. I think her outfit is just really awesome. I definitely think the last one we opened was my least favorite for this series because this one is winning me over. And look at her cute little orange hair and faceplate. Her faceplate isn't as cute as the other one. I almost wish they had swapped faceplates. Popmart makes a very basic plushies. I really wish they would do innovative things like other brands are doing because it would be so fun to be able to swap the Skullpanda faceplates. I would definitely do it for this one, although I do really like her faceplate. It's just more simple. And here is our card for Wanderer's Time, and this series had some really cute cards. And here's a look at all of the cards. I always love the cards. I keep them for every blind box I open. It's just so fun seeing the cute illustrations. And here's a look at our colorful plushies from this series. These are definitely my 3 top favorites. They are so gorgeous. I really like when Popmart does really colorful and fun hair colors. These are super cute. And here's a look at the more neutral Skullpanda plushies that we got in today's video. I'm a big fan of this series, even though I say these are my least favorite. That's just if I'm being picky. I still really enjoy these and I don't think I'm gonna resell any of them. I think I might end up keeping them all, but who knows? I do have a lot of plushies at this point. And we're at the end of the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more unboxings, and let me know if you like this style of video. I think it's perfect for plushies because they're just so darn big and cute, but I love opening them, so I'm definitely going to do another one like this in the future. And thanks so much for watching today's video. I will catch you on my next one next week. Everyone, welcome to my cute corner of the internet. In today's video, I have the newest Dimoo series, which is a collab with Disney. And I'm a bit nervous for today's Popmart unboxing video just because I'm not the biggest fan of Disney, but I do love Dimoo World. And I did pick these up from Tokyo, Japan, so I did pick these up in person, so hopefully that helps improve my luck. And let's have a look at our series first so we know what the options are. For Dimoo World Disney, we have the standard 12 options and the secret edition. And because I'm not a huge Disney fan, there's only a few in this series that I would actually be excited to get, so that's why I'm nervous. I'm really nostalgic about Donald Duck in particular and like this TV show DuckTales, so I'm hoping to get one of the ducks. Although there might be some others that I think are cute. I'm just kind of hoping not to get Mickey. I am not a Mickey fan, so I'm hoping we get no Mickeys today. And for our bigger box, we have Dimoo World Vinyl Plush Keychain, and this of course is the plush version of the regular series. We don't have too many options for this one. We only have 6 options and then the secret. And the secret looks quite elaborate. And for this one, out of the 4 options, again, I am really hoping we get one of the ducks. I do love the ducks a lot more than our other characters. Daisy does look really, really cute, but my hope is that we get Donald Duck. When I was in Popmart Shibuya location, I did get to see the Donald Duck one. It was a larger version, but it looked really cool. So that's why I'm really hoping I can get the Donald Duck. And I think we have to start with the vinyl series just because we do have 2 boxes and only one of the plush. I'm not even sure why I bought these considering I'm not a Disney fan at all. I think nostalgia just kicked in. And we have this cute little Dimoo bag. They've done this a few times in the past year or two for Dimoo series. So it is a generic Dimoo bag, but it's really cute. And this one feels really heavy. Oh, I thought it might be Goofy. I thought from the size and I could kind of feel the ears when I was pulling it out. It looks like we have Goofy slipping on a banana peel. I really like the banana peel, quite elaborate. Oh, I think this one is actually pretty cute, but I definitely didn't want to get one of the Goofy ones. I'm not really a fan of Goofy either, so this is probably one of my least favorites after the Mickey ones. I really like the detail on the banana peel though. The banana peel has so many details. That's actually really nice. And I do really love how we have an action pose happening. We usually don't see Dimoo doing too much action poses, so this is kind of fun. And I really like the expression we have on the face and how the ears are in the upward motion. You can really feel everything. Even though I'm not a Goofy fan, I do think this is a really well-made figure. I really like the quality of it. It seems really well made. If you do have a favorite Disney character, you'll have to let me know in the comments, but I was really hoping we would get a Donald from this one. And here is our first look at the card for Dimoo World Disney, and I really like the design. It's very vibrant, and of course we have Goofy's prank. And I'm not sure what we should do next. I think I might be more disappointed if I get one from this one that I'm not excited for. So I think I'm gonna do the next vinyl series box, and I'm really hoping for Daisy. I actually would really like this Daisy figure or this Donald figure. The Scrooge one is my favorite though. I am really hoping for Scrooge McDuck in his bathtub of money. Alright, let's go ahead and see who is inside this one. I hope I get a lot luckier. It doesn't feel as heavy as our Goofy one was. So that's good. I do feel, oh, there's definitely some accessories inside. So we have a bit of a setup. I don't think our Donald and Daisy had any accessories though, so I'm nervous. Who did I get? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's Mickey. Oh, Dimoo does look so cute as Mickey though. I'm just not a Mickey fan, but I do think the Dimoo and Mickey ones are some of the cutest. And we do have quite a few accessories to set up with this one. We can see the little hole in the foot to attach our Mickey to something. He does stand pretty well on his own, but let's see what is in here. I believe it's like a little stand and a balloon for Mickey to go on. I do like how he is standing on his own so well. So if you don't like this stand, you don't have to use it from the looks of it, which is nice. So here's a look at our Mickey Dimoo on this stand, and I definitely think I will show it to you off of this stand just so we can have a better look at the actual Dimoo. I do think the stand is pretty cute, but I'm not a fan of stands either. And what can I say? Dimoo Mickey is very cute, but I'm just not a fan of Mickey Mouse. He's one of my least favorite Disney characters. I'm not really a big fan of most Disney stuff anyways, so I'm kind of sad I got this. I really like his tail though. I actually thought it was a cane for some reason. I didn't quite realize his tail was wrapping around the back. You're definitely gonna have to let me know what you think, especially if you're a Disney fan. I knew I was probably gonna be disappointed by these. I probably should have just bought them confirmed so I already knew who I was getting. And here is our card for Classic Mickey, and this is definitely what I would picture for Classic Mickey as well. And here's a closer look up at both of the figures we got from our Disney Dimoo collab series. I really like the integration of the Mickey Mouse elements with our Dimoo. I think they go so well together. This is actually a really great collab series. I think they go so well. Sometimes you see like Sanrio or Disney collabs with other IPs, and the blend of them just doesn't make sense, but I think these are going together very well. I know Popmart has had some iffy quality in the past few years, but this is really, really good. Although I am definitely not keeping it, this is on my sale list for sure, so both of these are gonna have to find a new home. Alright, now that we've opened up our vinyl series, let's have a look at this plush. And I do think the Daisy one is very cute. Daisy's wrapped up like a present. That's adorable. Pluto's cute, but I don't think I want the Pluto one. I love Donald Duck. He's actually supposed to be singing, which is fun. We have another Goofy. Are we gonna get two Goofies in this video? Chip and Dale is cute too, but I think Chip and Dale might be like my third favorite if I was to get one, but I don't know if I would keep it. I actually don't think I realized that this series doesn't have a Mickey. It just has a Minnie. I actually thought this series had a Mickey. Definitely the secret is probably Mickey. I'll put it up on the screen if you're not familiar with what this secret looks like. I didn't look it up for this video, but I'm guessing it's a Mickey because we do have Minnie here. So let's see who I got. This is such a big box, and this is my first time ever opening up a Dimoo plush for a vinyl series. I do have quite a few Labubus, so I will see if I like this one, but I do love Dimoo World characters more. Oh no! Oh, that is too bad. I didn't get one of the ones that I wanted, but I did say that I would be okay with this one. We have our Chip and Dale plush, and this one's interesting. When I first pulled it out, I thought it didn't look like Dimoo at all. And I don't know, it does have kind of a different face. It's not 100% giving me Dimoo vibes. And here is our card for our Chip and Dale Dimoo plush. And the plush does look a lot like the card. So there's something about this Chip and Dale plush that isn't screaming Dimoo to me like the series is. And of course, because this is a keychain charm, we do have the little O-ring in metal, and it's matchy-matchy in brown with the tag. Very similar to other Popmart plush series, so no difference there. And let's have a closer look up at the details. So our Dimoo has a cute little outfit on, and we have a Chip and Dale bag. It looks like it is a shoulder bag just attached with a ribbon, and it does look like it's going to be removable. And it looks like for our overalls, they are attached to the shirt, so they aren't separate. We do have a bit of Velcro here on the back of the shirt, so it does look like you can take this outfit off. Although, again, I think it would be really, really hard. And I do love how we have the little brown at the bottom for his cute little feet. It almost makes them look like boots. And the face, even though I don't think it really looks like Dimoo, it probably does look pretty accurate for chipmunk vibes, so I think that's what they were going for. And his big Dimoo head is just a dome of fluffy brown. It is very soft and it feels like nice quality. I do think the bandana in green is super cute though, and it does look like you can untie it as well. I really like how this plush has like a whole outfit. I think it would have been really hard for it to really give that Disney character vibe without an outfit. I am sad about not getting my Donald. The Donald one is so cute. I really wanted Donald Duck. I didn't want pretty much any other ones from this series. And here's a look at all 3 of my Disney characters that I got in today's video. We got Mickey, we got Goofy, and we got Chip and Dale all together in one plush. I didn't get very lucky and I didn't get any of the figures that I wanted. There is not a duck to be seen. Even before the start of the unboxing, they were my only regret of purchases that I made when I was buying from Popmart. I do feel like most people are Disney fans and I'm just that weirdo who just doesn't care for it. But I really hope you enjoyed seeing this unboxing and you still liked seeing all of my characters, and let me know if you're a fan of any of them down below. I do try to put out a video every Thursday and Sunday, so be sure to keep your eye for my next Popmart Japan unboxing. Hope you have a great rest of your day and I will see you on the next one. Happy unboxing! Welcome to my cute corner of the internet. In today's video, I'm going to be opening up a Hirono plush from Popmart. This is our first ever Hirono plush. The full name for this is Hirono Living Wild Fight for Joy plush doll. And they did announce a second limited edition Hirono plush last week as well. I'll put a sneak peek of that up on the screen. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing me unbox that one as well. But let's go ahead and open this up and we'll have a look at it. I absolutely adore the packaging for this. And this is a smaller video for this week because I'm really busy with something this week, so I didn't have time to do a full unboxing video. So I really hope you don't mind this Hirono plush one. I will have a full video next week when I have more time to edit. Isn't this packaging gorgeous? The designer Lang who does Hirono never misses though. And for our log cabin for our Hirono plush, it does come with a little pull tab here so you can open it up that way. I don't know if I want to ruin my cabin though, so I'm not going to use the pull tab. It's not like it's a blind box anyways. Everyone gets the same plush regardless. So I'm going to open it from the bottom just so I can maintain my packaging, because this actually makes a really good prop if you do toy photography as well. Or you just like having like a really cool background for your plush. A bit less exciting of a way to open it, but I like to maintain my packaging when I can. And look at our Hirono. Oh my gosh, he looks so cool. Hirono is one of my favorite IPs that Popmart does. And it looks like he has a bit of plastic in the back. And Hirono is free from his packaging. Let's get his torch taken care of as well. And oh my gosh, this Hirono plush is so cool. He's one of the few ones that is actually wearing an outfit. I know for their plush blind boxes, they don't do outfits at all for any of them, so that's really cool for this larger one that they do. And this is definitely more expensive than your typical blind box plush, but the prices of those keep going up and up, so I actually don't think this one is too bad. I'll put the retail price on the screen. Just in case you're able to find from a reseller, you know what the going price is. And I absolutely love that he stands. So many Popmart plushies don't stand at all, especially the Labubu ones, but he has really nice big bare feet. And I'm curious if anything is removable. So our cute little flame torch is not removable, but his arms are posable. They had a bit of wiring in them, so you can move them around. The legs don't have any wiring at all, so you can't pose the legs at all. It's just a bit of a felt and plush, it feels like. But we do have an arm structure for the arms, which is really cool. You can even bend it a bit backwards. And can we remove this outfit? Oh, it does look like the outfit is completely removable. So you definitely don't need to keep the outfit on if you do want to redress your Hirono. That's really awesome to know. We can see his full naked bare body. And I don't know if you can notice, but he is definitely shedding on my little table here. So I have a bit of brown woolly sort of fabric that he's made of, kind of shedding on the ground. I usually don't notice too much shedding with Popmart's newest plushies. So hopefully our Hirono doesn't end up shedding too much, but he does definitely have a bit of a rougher texture. He's definitely not going to be considered super soft, but it does feel soft to touch. It's not like super rough like it looks like it would be. And look at our cute face for our bear. I love the details, especially the eyes. I love how we have button eyes, and I love the little nose for our bear. It is just really cute. And of course we have little ears, and one of them has a bit of a fabric tag on it. And that's pretty much it for the plush. Of course we have the adorable Hirono face. And it is very classic Hirono. They've definitely maintained the face really nicely with making it bigger. We have no details missing in this plush when it comes to our vinyl faceplate, which is really nice to see. Even the hair sculpt looks really nice. And I really love our clear vinyl torch that Hirono is holding. It looks awesome. I wish it was removable though, but I do think it is still really cool, and I love that they went with clear vinyl. It would have been cool if it lit up, but maybe that's too much to ask from Popmart. Alright, I'm gonna get him dressed again in his cute little outfit. Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. I do have my green Labubu in the background here. So I'm curious if this outfit would fit the Labubu. It's definitely gonna be big. But I'm wondering if you bought this, if you also had a Labubu, you could use it for both. And it definitely looks like our cute little Labubu can wear it, but the legs are really big for it. But if you wanted, you could definitely share this outfit with one of your Labubu dolls if you had one. I do think if you were buying clothes for this Hirono doll and you didn't want to use this outfit, you would have to get a bigger size of doll clothes than would typically fit a Labubu. I know a lot of stores nowadays are selling specific Labubu doll outfits, but I don't know if they would fit the Hirono. They might be a bit small. Alright, let's dress up Hirono again. And I wish Popmart would do more clothes for their plushies. This actually seems like really good quality. I love the Velcro. The Velcro seems to be working really well. And they made it big enough where it isn't like a huge struggle if you take the outfit off and you want to put it back on again. And I love how we have buttons for the overalls, even though, of course, we have Velcro for the closure. Just makes our outfit look like a real corduroy overalls. I think my favorite thing about him though is definitely the fact that the arms can move. I love when things are posable. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, I think that is a cute pose like that with the torch pointing more inwards. And it doesn't look like this plush came with any accessories though, and I didn't see a card inside, so we don't have a card for this plush, just the plush doll itself. I absolutely adore him. I think he is just so special, and I'm so glad Hirono is getting plushies. And Lang really seems to be someone who really cares about quality and making Hirono unboxings an experience. So I'm really glad that this was a limited, exclusive plush and not a blind box series. I'm definitely going to check out the new Hirono plush. I'll put it up on the screen again so you can see it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like for me to unbox it. I am so excited I ended up picking this up though. I am so excited with my Hirono plush. He is amazing. And I really love the prop of the log cabin that goes with him. It works so well to make a really cool Hirono display. And I'm so sorry for the shorter video today. I will be back next week with a longer unboxing video. I have so many videos planned for September. Like always though, I hope you have a great rest of your day and happy unboxing! Welcome to the Yellow and Luna channel and my cute corner of the internet. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing Labubus. And as you can see, I have one blind box of the exciting Macaron Labubu series, and then I have this surprise. Inside of this little gift bag, I have a limited edition Labubu plush that I got, and I didn't want the surprise to be ruined because it does come in clear packaging. And I'm definitely going to start with our blind box. I'm so excited to see what I got from this series. I actually got this blind box from Japan. We have 6 color options, but it's pretty much identical to the actual plush. And of course, we have our secret that you can also get. Let me know in the comments which is your favorite color from this series. I definitely think the pink one is my favorite. I'm not sure if the gray or the green one are my second favorite, but I'm really hoping we don't get a neutral one because I'm not a fan of neutral colors. I am glad I got this at such a good price when I was in Japan though, so I'm not too worried about getting one that I'm not a huge fan of because I didn't spend too much money on this. I think it was like 35 Canadian dollars when I was in Japan, and I did buy this directly from the Popmart store. Oh, I love the bag for this series. This is probably the best packaging I've ever seen on a Popmart plush or even a Popmart series. This is so fun. We have all the different colors of Labubus on it for the series. I really love custom packaging like this. I almost don't want to rip it. We do have the pull tab at the top, but I wonder if it'll let me pop it up like a bag of chips. Do you ever do anything with your packaging, like scrapbooking or anything like that? Sometimes I don't like to ruin it for that reason, but I think we're not going to be able to pop it, so let's just rip it very nicely at the top, but we are going to cut some of our Labubus, and let's see what color I ended up getting. Oh, look, we got the green one. Oh, this is definitely far more neutral than I remember. This series definitely had a lot of soft colors, but this is definitely a very like mossy, neutral green. It's not super pastel. And here's a look at our card for our cute Labubu, and his name is Green Grape. I don't think this is a grape color, but I do love this cute little card. And here is a better look at our really cute Labubu. I definitely think this green color is kind of like a mid-tone, kind of grassy, mossy green. I think the color is growing on me, even though I'm a big fan of like pastels. And of course, this does come with a little fabric, string, and hook, so you can attach this to any bag. And I like how our hook is this kind of bronzy color. And I do really like the face on this Labubu. I think he looks very cute, and I really like his bright green nose. I do really think he is soft, though. The plush material on this actually feels really nice, and I do think this is pretty good quality from Popmart. I'm not usually a fan of their plushies, but I've noticed some of the reprints they've done have been a lot better than the originals. He is definitely really cute though. I think I lucked out and I got like my second or third favorite, which is really good even though he is pretty neutral. And I think it's time for us to check out what is in our gift bag. And I really love the tissues for this because they have a bit of sparkle on them. This is actually a present from my partner. We ended up going to this small town in Ontario and we found a limited edition plush. And I'm so excited to show you. It was really expensive, but we found the Let's Checkmate Valentine's Day The Monster exclusive plush. And this is just such a cute plush. This is probably my favorite limited edition Labubu plush that has ever come out, and I was so excited to see it in store. And I really love the packaging for this. I actually think I'm gonna keep it inside of its packaging because it looks so nice inside of there, but I am going to open it up and show you the actual plush inside. And this came out for Valentine's Day of this year. I don't think it was like super limited, but it did sell out and I wasn't able to get it because we did buy it from a private store. It actually was like a skincare and beauty store. It was pretty expensive, a lot more than what it should have been, but I looked at it and I was comparing it to how much it would have been to buy from Popmart at like the full price, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like twice as expensive. It was just almost twice though. It was really expensive. I really love this backing that it comes on though, with our cute little stripes and stuff, and I think we have some chess pieces. It's really pretty. And our cute Labubu does seem to be attached to the backing, and there's no way to access it inside of here easily. So if you did want to remove it, you were gonna have to either cut the string or open up the cardboard part. I'll go ahead and cut the strings just because I should be able to attach it easily afterwards. I'm normally not one of those people who likes to keep things in their original packaging, but I really like this one inside of the box. I think it looks really cute. And I finally have our Labubu free of the packaging. This is what the back looks like. Even though I'm not like the biggest Labubu fan, I think this was probably the first one I honestly thought was super cute. And I really like how our O-ring is yellow and completely matches the plush. Oh, I really love this. Although it does look like I have a bit of an O print in my plush from being inside of the packaging. I hope that goes away after a while. And it's just like the perfect colors for me. Although I do really like the really bright, colorful new series as well. And what do you think? Do you think this was worth the price? I did pay over $100 for this Labubu plush, which is a bit ridiculous, but this was a present from my partner for my birthday that was in July. So it was a really nice present from him, even though it's a ridiculous price. I just really love the color of this, and I love the crown on the head. Yellow and pink are such a cute color. The store was actually selling the new series and they were almost the exact same price as this limited edition one. Can you believe that? That is so crazy. And out of our two Labubu plushies, which color did you like better, the yellow or the green? I definitely prefer our Checkmate Valentine's Day one. You should let me know if you have any of the limited edition Labubu plushies, especially the really expensive and big ones. I definitely don't love Labubu enough to spend like $300 on a plush for one of the super big ones, and definitely not rich enough. And here's a look at my two plushies that I got from Popmart and Labubu. Let me know if you liked this unboxing. I am gonna have more plushie videos coming soon. And if you didn't check out my last birthday unboxing video, it came out last week and it does feature the newest Skullpanda series, so I'll put a link so you can check it out. And I do an unboxing every week on my channel, so be sure to subscribe so you're notified when my next video comes out. I hope you're having a great summer, and I'll see you on my next unboxing. Everyone, welcome to my cute corner of the internet. Today, as you can see, I'm unboxing Labubus, which doesn't happen often on my channel as I'm not the biggest fan of them. But I was in Japan and they were so cheap, I just had to get some. Can't wait to see which colorways I get, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly unboxing videos. Alright, let's go ahead and have a look at the box for Have a Seat Labubu from Popmart. I'm sure you've seen this box a million times because Labubu is so popular to unbox these days. Out of our 6 variations and 1 secret, I'm hoping most for the pink and the mint one. I'm actually not that interested in most of the other colors. They're a bit too neutral for me. Of course, I would love the secret though. That would be amazing. One thing that really shocked me in Japan was that you can't buy Labubus in the store. You have to go to the cash register, and they actually keep them behind the cash. The first few stores we went to, I didn't even see that they were selling Labubu plushies. I thought they were sold out, but you have to go to the cash and ask for them because they don't have them out in the open. I really like our bag though. This is a very cute bag. I think I'm gonna open it so that I don't wreck it. And I'm not sure where the audio cut out there. My cat decided to jump on my keyboard and stopped the recording, so I've had to restart. But let's open up the bag and see who our first colorway of Have a Seat is. Oh my gosh, I got the mint one. Oh, I am so excited. This is definitely my favorite from this series besides the pink one. I'm so happy I got one of my two picks. And here's a look at our first card for Have a Seat. We have Dimoo Labubu, if I'm saying the name correctly. You know what? I have to say I kind of like this quality better than the Coca-Cola series. This feels really nice. Like, it's not super soft like some plushies, but it's actually quite a bit better than the Coca-Cola series. And I really like its sitting position. I think that is really fun because if you're not the type of person to attach this onto a bag, it actually displays really well in the sitting position. And I just love this color. This color is so perfect for me. I'm definitely a pastel person or a bright color person. And what do you think about his devious smile? I actually really like this. I love the dark teal eyes and all of the jagged teeth. I'm really glad we started off this video with one of my favorites because I am really loving it. And I really like how we have a monochrome O-ring and tag. I think that is really cute. And let's go ahead and grab our next box. I think I'm gonna open this one from the bottom instead of the top. Although they did put the tag, when you're at the store, they always put a little sticker on it. And it looks like for all the boxes, they are on the bottom. But the reason I'm gonna open this up from the bottom is because this is actually a present for a friend. If I end up getting one that's more of like a neutral colorway, it's gonna go to my friend as a present from Japan. So let's open it up from the bottom so they can still have the fun of opening up the top if they want. And I'm still really hoping for the pink one. That's the other one I wanted. But if we get like a beigey one, this will be perfect for my friend. I am gonna open up the bag though. Let's see who's inside. Oh, look at this one. Oh, we got a gray one with the eyes closed. Oh, that is so pretty. And again, we have a monochrome O-ring and hook. I actually really like gray plushies because they remind me of my elderly cat, Butter. She is gray all over. And here's a look at the card for the third one. This one is called Hee Hee. And I definitely think I'm gonna give this away to my friend, and I really hope she likes Labubu with his eyes closed. I do really love the soft gray color. This one would get so dirty if you put it on a bag though. You would definitely need to buy one of those protective cases for your Labubu. And I was so sad I wasn't able to get the new series when I was in Japan. It actually came out like I think a week or two after I left, which I was so bummed about because it's so much more colorful. When I was there, the Hirono Echo series came out, which I already unboxed on my channel. I'll put a link to it if you want to check it out, but that was the series that launched while I was there. And let's go ahead and open up our third box. Now, if I don't get the pink one that I really like, I'm definitely going to let my friend choose between the two of them. But I think I might also sell it if it's one that I don't like. Let's see who we get inside first before we make that decision. I do really love these bags. I think that is so fun. Popmart rarely does custom bags. I'm really hoping it's the secret or the pink one, but let's see. I already had a sneak peek inside. I don't think it's pink. Oh, and we got the cream one with the eyes closed again. I definitely think these eyes closed ones are my least favorite out of the two. And this is like a buttercream, creamy yellow Labubu. And here's a look at the card for the yellow one. This one is called Cece. And I can't believe I got these for under $30 Canadian. If you're American, going to Japan for Popmart is so incredibly cheap. All those resellers that are selling it to you on TikTok Shop and other places are buying them like for a third of the price they're selling them, which is so unfair. I definitely don't recommend buying Labubus unless you can get it directly from Popmart as well. Don't fall for resellers. You'll get a Labubu eventually. I really think the overconsumption of Labubu these days is really crazy, and I'm not a big fan. I don't think he's that cute, although I will admit this Have a Seat series is the cuter one. But I don't know, I don't even think Popmart has that good of quality for plushies, although I do think these ones are better than previous plushies I've seen. They definitely aren't worth all of the hype, considering how much money I spent on these, and I only got one that I wanted. That is a bad deal in my book, even though they were really cheap from Japan. So definitely don't fall for the hype. There is so many other series you could be buying, especially for plushies. Like $30 can buy you a really nice plush. And here's a look at all 3 of my Labubu plushies that I unboxed from the Have a Seat series. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite Labubu plush. And I've unboxed over 100 plush blind boxes on my channel, so I will leave you a link to my plush playlist if you want to check out more. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of Japan themed videos for the month of June, so June is all about my trip to Japan where I bought so much Popmart. Thank you so much for watching and be sure to subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Happy unboxing! Hello everyone, welcome to the Yellow and Luna channel. On today's video, I'm going to be unboxing an exclusive Skullpanda plush from Popmart. And I also have these Skullpanda plush covers that I got on Amazon. And at the end of the video, I will show you what other plushies that can potentially fit inside of here in case you want to pick these up for your Skullpanda plushies or other plushies. I know this isn't the most exciting unboxing because I only have one exclusive plush to open and it's not even a blind box, but I got this as a present from my partner because I'm doing a bit of a low buy, so I don't actually buy very many blind boxes at the moment. And I'll definitely talk about that later at the end of the video, but I really wanted to open this and show everyone. I don't know if you've seen this, you probably have seen it a million times, but I wanted to show it in really good detail. And I'm just so excited for this plush. I absolutely love this Lazy Panda plush that Popmart put out. The packaging is really cute. I have had a lot of people say that they didn't like the quality of this figure. So I'm interested to see what it's like. This plush is not supposed to be everyone's favorite, and it definitely looks like we have some plastic holding our plush in place that we're gonna cut on the side. And I'm gonna do this very carefully so that I don't cut anything I shouldn't. And I think our Skullpanda is mostly free from the plastic. And our panda is very well secured. You could open up the cardboard backing, but I do want to keep it for display reasons, so I don't want to rip it, but that would make it a lot easier. Every time I think I'm done, I find a new spot where she is attached that we have to get opened. This is so difficult to do on camera. And we are at the last plastic point before our Skullpanda is finally free. Oh, no, I missed one spot. Oh my gosh, I think there was like over 10 spots this was attached to the backing. Okay, now she is finally free, and she is pretty heavy. She has a nice weight to her, which is kind of nice. In Canadian dollars, this was a pretty expensive plush. It was just around $80 Canadian to get this directly from Popmart. And it looks like we have a bit of plastic on the metal charm on the back. So let me just free that. And this gives you a good look at the keyring that we have to attach this to your bag. And it looks like it has a bamboo leaf attached to it as well. And we have a lot to look at for this, but I will let you know this does feel a lot better than previous Skullpanda plushies. It does have a bit more of a weight to it, but everything feels nicer. Especially our key ring to attach it to a bag. It is really heavy duty, and I love that the ribbon says Skullpanda. And just swinging it around and getting a look at a 360 of it, it is so nice. I really like this, and I like the way it hangs. Sometimes plushies, when you hang them, they're kind of like facing at a downward angle, but this skull panda is pretty upright. And I just really like the first impression of this. I'm loving looking at it, but let's have a closer look at all of our individual details that make up this plush. So the first thing we have is these panda ears, and a lot of people were saying that this was really scruffy and they didn't like the texture. But so far, it looks like only the ears are this rougher texture, and I don't think they look too bad. And I am kind of pulling at it to see if I'm going to get fallout, because it does look like something that would fall out, but I'm not getting any of the thread coming out. And then next, of course, we have our skull panda little balls on the side of the head, and one of them looks like a panda face. I love that detail. I think that is probably one of my favorite things about this plush. It is just really cute. I really like the helmet in general. And then we have our little felt bamboo leaf, and this seems okay. It doesn't look like the best quality, but it is really soft, and it kind of reminds me of another type of leaf. I don't know if my brain immediately thinks bamboo when I see this. And here's a look at our full panda back. It does have the tag here, but you can definitely move it to the front if you want to. And it is basically just a full panda. We even have the panda belly here, although it is kind of the tail as well. But from the back, it almost looks like the front. So on the front is skull panda, and then the back we have our full panda. And we do have the chain that goes around the whole figure, but in the back we have these two little tassels and a little skull panda tag. Our skull panda tag is fully metal, which I really like, and I like the color of these beads. This black, white, and green color goes so well together. And if we switch it around to the front again, we have our full view of our panda, skull panda, and we have these cute little feet. We even have some embroidery with the skull panda logo on the feet. And we do have arms, but they don't really move very much. They kind of just hang there. Same with the feet, they're not very posable. And then we have the chain that's in the back as well. It's a bit harder to see on the front here, but we have these beads that look like bamboo in green. And then we have alternating black and green beads. You can't see them very well for some reason. They kind of just blend into the fluffy part of our skull panda. It adds an interesting detail to the plush, but it's just not visible with how shaggy this neck part of our skull panda is. And of course we have to talk about the faceplate for our skull panda. This faceplate is gorgeous. The color of the hair and the eyes are so mesmerizing. I love the eye color. They just look like the prettiest green and they shine. Our makeup details on the face are really low key, and the cheeks are kind of covered by this puff as well, but we do have black stars and a bit of makeup on. I think it's really cute. I really love the hair though. This green and darker green combo looks so pretty with the eyes and the black and white of our panda. Overall, I am obsessed with the colors for this plush. I think this is probably one of the best colors I've ever seen for a Popmart plush. And here's a full look at our beautiful skull panda, lazy panda. And just from first impressions, I really like this skull panda plush. I am curious though if you think this exclusive plush has enough details to justify the price it is. And just for reference, the Hirono plush that I also have in today's video was pretty much the same price. I do think our Hirono is very cool, and it does have a whole outfit that you can take off and you can put other clothes on. And it doesn't have any accessories that go in the hand or anything like our Hirono, but I don't know. Obviously, if you're a Skull Panda fan, you're gonna love the Skull Panda, but the Hirono one is very interesting as well. I did also include one of the blind box plushies from Skull Panda so you can see they are the exact same size. Although for this series, I did find that the legs were very posable, so I'm surprised our lazy panda legs are not posable. The faceplates as well look pretty much the same, and for this blind box series, it's roughly like $35 when I bought it in Japan in Canadian dollars, but if you buy it locally, Skullpanda plushies are like upwards between like 40 to 50, but that of course is a markup. I definitely think Popmart prices are getting super ridiculous these days. And definitely let me know in the comments what you think about this plush figure, if you have any thoughts about it, or you could let me know a series that you'd be excited for me to unbox. And next I'm gonna go ahead and show you these Skullpanda cases that I got from Amazon. I think I got them for like $10 or like 2 for $15, something like that. And they are in the shape of the Skullpanda, so we do have the little spots for the little baubles. So I'm gonna try showing you Skullpanda plushies inside of this to see how well it fits. And I'm also gonna show you other plush blind box figures that potentially could go inside of here. Obviously, Labubu and Skullpanda cases are some of the only plush cases you can buy in the market. And while I'm showing you this, I am going to talk about a bit of a sad life update. So if you're not interested in sad news, you can either mute the video and keep watching, or you can catch next week's video instead. So if you're leaving to skip the bad news, I hope you have a great day and thank you so much for watching today's video. I will see you next week. But for everyone who stayed, I did want to talk a little bit about the channel and a life update. I am really sorry that I haven't been unboxing very much in the last few months, and usually I'm not unboxing a lot. At the start of summer, my very elderly cat got super sick, and I've been paying a lot of money in veterinary bills starting in June. And we've been trying our best to figure out what was happening and going on with her so that we could fix it. And sadly, in September, she had a very big stroke and she lost her ability to walk. And we went to the neurologist and they did find that she did have a brain tumor, most likely pressing into her brain, that was causing a lot of issues. And I did try to nurse her back to health for 2 weeks and didn't leave her side. It was pretty much me just 24/7 living on my couch. And it was very hard because her birthday is in September. And even though I didn't think she would probably recover, I was really hoping that maybe she would make it to her birthday. And sadly, she ended up passing away on her exact birthday, which was really heartbreaking. And of course, I've been grieving and very upset. And even though that has been almost 2 months ago, you can tell I'm obviously crying. And I know I included her in a lot of my streams and videos, so for the OG fans who used to watch my videos, I just wanted to let you know that she is no longer with us. I really miss my cat Butter. She was the best cat ever. I had her for 19 years and she meant the world to me. So it's been really hard to do unboxing videos because I've been really sad, obviously, for the last 2 months. So thank you for everyone who's been really understanding with the less videos than normal. I am trying to get back to normal though, and I am going to continue posting videos. I'm very excited for December. So I hope that you keep on watching and you've been enjoying the videos that I've been doing lately, even if maybe I seemed a bit not like usual. And thank you for watching this video and watching this life update. And I probably should have said the goodbye before I started talking about it, because obviously I'm just like crying and talking. But thank you so much for watching the channel, and I really hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week for another unboxing.